YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Rimworld Valley Strategy and Tactics. It's actually just Rimworld, but it is Rimworld with our Stardew Valley episode 1. Yes, the Starch family, having been, having fled a robot apocalypse back home, thanks to Marilda, the sentient and robotic AI that instantly rebelled within 2 minutes of her creation. They are now here on a distant and foreign world, hopefully devoid of mechanical life forms, although you never know. So, for those of you who have never seen or played Rimworld before, I did do a Pinstar plays of it, unrelated to the Starch family here, but we've got a couple of things going for us that sort of have carried over from the original. By original, I mean from there. Like, for example, this is basically a crash-landed start with a few modifications. Like, instead of a plasteel knife, we have the Galaxy Sword here, which has lost its magical properties, having been flown away from their original planet. But hey, it's still a sword! Got a couple of weapons here. Speaking of, that's going to be the first thing we're going to want to do here. Now let's take a look at each of our characters and how I've sort of translated them into Rimworld here. So let's start with Maru. Maru is too smart, a careful shooter, and a prosophilia. Basically, she wants some mechanical part to herself. She wants to be essentially an android. I figured that's sort of something that Maru would want to do. But really, the too smart really encapsulates that, lets her learn faster, but also makes her a little bit more prone to mental breakdowns. Then we got Pine. The lazy farmer, and there's a lazy trait here, so we're going to give it to him. He's also kind of greedy. Yeah. Now, I also set his skills based on his Stardew Valley skill. So his combat skill with the sword was at 10, so he has a 10 skill here. Now, in the world of Rimworld, skills can go up to 20. So 10 is still a really darn good level, don't get me wrong. But he still has more to learn. He also growing, level 10, but also notice these little flames here? These are passions. What is he passionate about? And passions impact how quickly you learn things. So yes, he has a 10 skill in growing, but he's got no passion for it because he really doesn't care about farming. He knows how to do it, he doesn't care about it. And then we've got Farah, little Farah. Notice that 16 years have passed since they've been here, so our little infant Farah is now a 16-year-old. She has grown up as a spoiled child because, well, when you have that much money at home and you're an only child, you're going to get spoiled a little bit. But then she became a veterinarian, or rather, learning to be a veterinarian. So she likes the animals. She's got a burning passion for animals. So she's going to be taming and training and caring for them. Has a good amount of medicine skill, too. Probably, better than Maru's. Although I gave her a burning passion because she worked in that hospital. She's not very good at it, as evidenced by that one cutscene, but yeah. Alright, enough blabble and bab about this. Let's get started. Alright, so Maru, with yours, you've got a better shooting skill. So you are going to get the survival rifle. Now, Pine has a melee of 10, only a shooting of 5. So it makes a lot more sense to give him the sword. So I'm going to give him that. And that leaves Farah. She's not really good at either of the combat skills. Yeah, she has only a shooting one, so we're going to give her the pistol. Now we want to unforbid all of these others. This basically lets them take them off the ground. If you haven't played this game before, forbidden just means they can't touch them. And here we're letting them touch them because, well, these are building materials. We want them to be able to interact with them and utilize them. Now, let's take a little survey of our area. And the first thing I notice here is we have a metric F-ton of fertile ground. See these little dark patches here? That big dark patch there and dark patch there? That's all fertile ground. That is superior farmland right there. That means they are going to get a lot, and I mean a lot, of the crops sown there will grow faster, which is a good thing. We also have a herd of muffalo here, and using Farah's animal skills, I think it might be worth our while to try and tame these guys, especially if we can plant some hay grass to feed them. So here's what well, first things first, we got to get basic shelters built up here. Luckily, we've got a couple of baseline buildings here ready to roll. So here's what we're going to do. Structure, wooden wall. We'll fill in these holes right here. Put in a wooden door. Oops, not there. Right there. And that's a perfect size for a little bedroom. Just to get us started. And then if we take a wooden wall, say to here, and because I'm thinking I want to consolidate myself here, because with all these little buildings and these mountain ranges here, this is a pretty defensible location. Speaking of location, this is the world we generated here. Keyword rarity if you want to play on this world, and we're right here, right in a valley. Might as well, instead of Stardew Valley, this is just our own little valley right here. So we are in the temperate flatlands, which is good because the weather isn't going to be giving us too many problems, but it is the flatlands, so we are at there's a lot fewer mountainous regions in the area for us to play around with. So it's a little bit of a trade-off in terms of ease and difficulty of the terrain. Now let's see here. Oh yes, so we need to get Farah's bedroom going too. Let's see, something like that. That should be good enough. And we'll just clip that right there. Alright, everyone's picking up their weapons. Perfect. And oh, of course, we can't forget Dammit the cat. Dammit did make it alongside here, so yeah, we got Dammit here. And she's bonded with Farah, so the first person in the entire Starch family to actually pay attention and give him some love and attention was Farah. So yeah, Dammit and Farah, nice little pet bond there. Which reminds me, hang on, furniture. So we're going to get a double wooden bed for Pine and Maru, because they're married. They can sleep together. And of course little Farah is going to sleep in her own little room here, because, yeah, sleeping with mom and dad, not so much. Alright, so we've got these things. The roofs are being placed upon here. The other things I like in these rooms to sort of pretty them up is a torch lamp to get some light in there, and a flower pot, especially since we've got some growers in this family. Torch lamp, and actually a wooden animal sleeping box for Dammit, because, well, Dammit's going to be staying in Farah's room because they're bonded together, so might as well put his little cat box there, sort of like a Garfield-esque cat box. And no, I don't mean kitty litter. People know there's no there's a lot of things you need to pay attention to in terms of like physiological needs, but waste disposal is not one of them. Okay, so all right, we still got some more building to do here, and actually we've got some zoning to do. Let's get our crops in the ground. We're going to start out with a 5x10. This is the fertile patch here of rice. Rice is there for just pure food. It tastes horrible unless you cook it, but cooking things aren't too difficult. But it grows much better on fertile soil compared to, say, well, it gains the most benefit out of being on fertile soil. There's other crops that they're not too picky. They don't need to be on fertile soil, but rice really, really wants to be on fertile soil and rewards you if you plant it on that. All right, here I'm just marking some berry bushes for picking. So there are wild berries that you can go ahead and pick. That way we have a nice little supply of food. We do start out with some survival meals here. A couple of wargs up there. Gonna want to keep an eye on that. Wargs are basically like gigantic hulking wolves. They're not dangerous just to wander near. They're not just going to randomly flip out and attack you just because you went near them. Same thing with this cougar here. Also kind of dangerous, but not, like this cougar. Like, yeah. Walking by the cougar right here, cougar's not going to attack. When the cougar gets hungry, however, it's going to look for food. And if someone vulnerable is nearby it, it might attack. So it is dangerous in that sense. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this cougar. Might even be worth it to tame the cougar. Although we're going to need some meat to sort of entice it. Which, actually, here, let's kill this tortoise here. Actually, no, let's kill this rat. Yeah, just cut it in half with the sword. Okay, so in order to process that our kill here, wooden butcher table, excellent. Now, since this is going to be the general area that we are going to be going here, we are going to, yeah, we'll put it right here for now. We can always move it. It's not a terribly expensive. Forgot to unforbid that one. Oop, man, these are still forbidden as well. I understand why they start the game with these things forbidden, although it is still somewhat annoying. All right, what are you doing? Going for a walk. Yeah, they're one of the needs that they have is joy, just basically entertainment. And so, doing leisurely type activities is something that you can do to sort of increase your joy. Speaking of, we can build some items to aid in that. How about a horseshoe pin right here? That way people can play horseshoes and have some fun with that, and it doesn't cost that much in the way of materials. All right, we got to get more buildings up and going. We need a couple of extra rooms because while these three are going to are forming the heart of our colony here, they are not the only show in town. And actually, I should have built the door downwards because these are going to go back to back to back to back here. So let's do that real quick. All right, Maru's going to be our. Oh, that's the other thing. Let's set everyone's jobs here. So yeah, fighting fires. Some colonists, depending on their traits, are incapable of certain tasks. So that's if they are incapable of a certain task, then that's completely blanked out. Otherwise, the wider the box, the better they are at that thing. So we want, everyone priority 1 to be a patient if they are injured. We want Farah to be our priority 1 doctor. Maru will be our backup doctor. Pine, only if the two of them are both injured will I press Pine into doctoring service. Yes, if you are injured, rest in the bed. Flick is if we use switches. We don't have any of those now, but why not? Wardening, if we have a prisoner, which is something they'll probably have. Pine will be the primary. He's the most social of the three. Handling, animal handling, that would be Farah's forte, so we're going to leave her to that. She's also our cook. So we'll do that. Pine, actually, despite you being good at it, I'd rather have Maru be our hunter because she's got the ranged weapon. As much as I'd love you to go hunting with your sword, Pine, you're going to be prone to injury that way. Constructing and repairing and mining for Maru are top notch, and research as well. Pine, yeah, you do that, but I want you to grow and mine and plant cut. Farah should plant cut as well. Yeah, Maru can craft. Well, yeah, we can do artwork and such, but yeah, you should do prioritize cleaning too, because she's the only one who's willing to clean things. These two would be a bit of a slobs here. Okay, now let's oops. Let's deconstruct that. Let's deconstruct that door. Whoa! Pine, no. No. Pine and Maru go in the double bed. Pine, you so silly. And this one goes to Farah. Yeah, by drafting and undrafting them, you kind of snap them out of whatever action they're doing, so that they sort of reassess the situation and change their actions here. Alright, now we have everyone sleeping in the proper beds. Including Dammit. Alright, time is fast forwarding. We still have a little bit of our wood left over. We don't have anything in stockpiles, which is why we don't know the exact amount of stuff that we have. Looks like Dammit's going to eat one of our meals. That's okay. Kitty's got to eat. Yeah, everyone else is getting some breakfast. Who's idle? Maru's idle? Why is Maru idle? Oh, because she already did that. All right, we'll get you busy, Maru. Don't you worry. We'll build 2 rooms here. And with 2 doors, like so. And let's get some here. Since you have some rock, we'll smooth that floor. And then we want some wooden flooring here. And there. Also, we're going to want to tell them to haul these stone chunks out of the way. There's a beauty score in each of the rooms, and they lower it. So we don't want those stone chunks to be anywhere near nearby. Claiming stuff just sort of designates the area as our home area. So we're basically saying, yeah, we didn't build these walls that are standing up here, but they're ours. And then zoning a dumping ground. Where are we going to put our dump? Needs to be somewhere convenient. Let's say something like up here. Sort of out of sight, but not too far away. Otherwise, it takes them forever to just move the rocks around. All right. While we are at it, let's try and tame this herd. Ooh. A hare? No, we don't need to tame the hare. Oh yeah, now that we have this, we can butcher creature forever. So basically any creatures out there that need to be butchered can be butchered. Farrah got one on the first try and a 10% chance. Oh. All right. We need to do more planting since Pine is idle here. So let's plant. What else do we want to plant here? We want to plant some corn. Corn also likes fertile ground. Other thing we want to plant, and this stuff doesn't need to necessarily be on the fertile ground because it's a pretty easygoing crop. Since we're getting buffalo, hay grass, basically, fodder for them. Something the peoples won't eat, but they're real quick and efficient to grow and feed the buffalo. Now there is a 0.5 chance that Farrah will get attacked when during a failed taming chance. But for the amount of benefit you get from the buffalo, that's a chance I'm willing to take. All right, we got to cut down some trees, and we got to get sort of a synergy going here, because Maru doesn't want to cut down trees for some silly reason. That's part of our traits here. Well, let's start with the trees inside our compound here, or well, eventually inside our compound. Pine, do that, and yeah. So Pine's gonna focus on that. Well, after he plants. Maru, I gotta give you something to do. Being idle at this stage of the game is no bueno. Oh yeah, let's haul things, and actually here, yeah. If you're not gonna do that, get these out of the way. Get these out of our compound. And with the hay, we'll tell you to mine something. Aha! There's some steel. Yeah, on this planet, you don't need to refine. You don't need to mine iron and then refine it into steel. The steel's right in the mountain for you already. Are you capable of cooking? No, not. Well, you're sleeping anyway. All right. As far as timing goes, what I am going to do is I'm going to tell Farah that she can do anything at any time. She'll just sleep when she's tired. Maru and Pine I want at the sleeping at the same time. You'll see why in a little bit. Dammit! How's it going? Alright, there's our little synergy there. Maru seems like, aha! Ah yes, ancient danger. It's warning me about this. This is some pre-built walls, but we don't know what's inside of it. It's warning me. Don't take the schmuck bait. There be dangerous things in there. Now that one animal that we got, the one muffalo, that's a female. Excellent. We will train it in obedience, but that's about it. Muffalo are awesome things to have. First off, the females produce milk, so we'll be able to milk it and use the milk as a food source. Secondly, both males and females produce hair that can be sheared off, basically like wool, which can be then woven into warm clothing. So they're very versatile. And in a pinch, if the colony starts starving, we just butcher them, and they've got tons and tons of meat. Tons and tons of meat. Yummy, yummy meat. Let's get some bed. Let's get our standard. Oh, heh. Let's reinstall this somewhere outside. We don't want people playing horseshoes in someone's room. That would be a little annoying / potentially dangerous. We'll do that, plus the torch lamp. Yes, I do know that you can do electric lamps. I like torch lamps in people's rooms. Gives them a little bit of warmth during the colder months. And we've got Muffalo 2, another female. Well, excellent. Barry, you are the animal person. Ooh. And that Muffalo just noshed one of our meals. That's not good. Let's get the meals inside. We'll keep it in Pine and Maru's room here. Define the storage, clear it all, and we want all meals. Except for kibble. We don't need kibble. Oh, and blue! I'm blue and I beat up some guy. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, what do you got for us? Elephant meat! Actually, well, I don't have a refrigerator yet. Herbal medicine, nah. Berries. I could sell the berries, but how much is the elephant meat? Well, we haven't even secured our silver yet, so we can't even buy it. So, no thank you. Sorry, Blue. I got nothing for you. Alright, we've got some rat meat. Speaking of a refrigerator, let's set that up. That's a pretty important structure to get running here. So a refrigerator, or we could set it up to be built. Nah, it's going to take too long to carve it into the mountain. We can build it into the mountain. That's not a bad idea. Like if we, do something like that. That's not a bad size. Build that into it, and then get in our temperature thing. We've got basically the heart of a refrigerator is this temperature transfer thing. You put the cold side here, and it sucks the heat out, spits it outside, just like a normal window air conditioner. Now these things need some power. My favorite early form of power is the fuel generator. This map has a ton of wood, so keeping the fuel generator fed is not going to be a problem. So we're going to build one of those, and we'll build the power conduits here, and then we should be all set for our refrigerator. Oh, the other thing I want to put up here in this area is Manufactured. All of our medical supplies. We don't want those decaying outside. There you go, Maru, setting up the machinery. And we will program this to try and set a temperature of 16 degrees Fahrenheit, which is below freezing. The League of Sheep. The Ligua of Sheep. I'm going to call it the League of Sheep. I don't care what the text says. It's the League of Sheep. Speaking of factions, who we got here? We got the Space Bears, our local hostile pirate band. The League of Sheep are technically they technically hate us. They are among the ones that can attack us, but they sent a traitor to us. Unless the fact that we didn't trade with them. Wow, everyone else is here is all hunky-dory except, we all hate the Space Bears. Well, guess what? We hate the Space Bears too. We'll see if we can't befriend the League of Sheep. That warg right here. That warg right there is making me nervous. Let's try and tame it. Farah, you've been good with the animals so far. Yeah, there's a 2.5% per time that she fails her taming attempt that he will, basically try to eat her. But we've got Pine and Maru nearby, so if that warg goes rogue... Congers? No. They gotta be reminded of town. This is gonna be New Pelican Town. There we go. Just like home. Gotta think of something at home. Oh boy. Someone's killing something. Oh, we have a warg decimating a turtle. You know what? We're going to take this opportunity right now, since the warg is injured, to try and hunt it, to get rid of it. Pine, you're going to need to help out with this. This could end very poorly right now. And we'll set this partially eaten tortoise. Alright, Maru is playing horseshoes. We're going to wait for Maru to engage here. Alright, she's on the prowl for... we're going to have Pine... Aha! Got it. Yeah, it was already injured from fighting with the turtle, or the tortoise. The tortoise. The turtle's the water-based ones. That we were able to take it out. So that's one less predator eating meat around here, and also one less thing that could attack us. And now we can use it to, butcher it and eat it. Yummy wolf meat. Ooh, and a boom rat. And Farah tames another muffalo. And another female. Well, now we just need a male and we can start breeding them. And we got the rest of the herd over here. Uh-oh. Mad animal. Local hare. Now this is just a random event that the local storyteller has thrown at us. Not related to a failed taming attempt of Farah. So this rabbit wants death on everyone. Well, we're not going to let it. Pine, chop its head off. And hopefully this does not end like the, and Farah's like, no! Kill a rabbit! I don't want to kill the bunny! Dad, help! There, now Pine's really going to chop its head off. It's going to be biting Farah. Yeah. One hit, one kill. Just cut its body and its leg off. Just slice. Goodbye, rabbit. Alright, what did Farah suffer here? Wow! It somehow leaped up and bit her in the head! Oh god, it is the killer rabbit. I'm glad we cut its head off. Well, its leg off anyway. Well, now we can butcher it! Maru, you are hurrying up with that refrigerator, right? Maru? Pine, you need to prioritize cutting some oak. Because we need that refrigerator up. We now have a bunch of dead animals that are all going to go rotten pretty soon. Alright, let's speed things up a little bit. No, pine. No. Plant cut. Actually, mining gets a 1, plant cuts gets a 2. We want you cutting down plants. Alright, yes, Maru. Farrah's already recovered from her head injury. Which is good. Yeah, keep at it, Maru. Get that, Boy, they love them some horseshoes here. Come on, Maru. Oh, no. Come on. All this meat's going to go bad. Maru, all right, I'm going to kick you up. Got some lovin'. Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason why you want couples to sleep together, is they occasionally do it. Obviously not graphically, but it gives them the positive mood buff of got some lovin'. Pinstar also got some lovin'. Yeah, he's upset that the... Yeah, Farrah's doing all the butchering here. I mean, she loves her some animals, but where are you going, Farrah? Doesn't love them that much. All right, Maru, you need to finish the job here. And Farrah... Oh, the bunny. It's like, you little bastard bit me. Yeah, get some gas in there. Right now, I mean, since it's not enclosed, it's not going to be keeping things cool. Oh, Farrah's just doing her cleaning. Oh, thank you, Farrah. Now, let's see if we can't... Pine! Can you do some construction for me, buddy? Sivu play? You're just going to do the one wall, are you? I guess we have to wait for Maru to wake up. And eat her breakfast. Alright, now can you... Oh no, she's going for a walk. Come on, Maru, we need the refrigerator finished. The meat's going to go bad. Damn it! Start working on the wall. Thank you, Maru. One more spot. And actually, let's start. Let's define the area as a stockpile, like so. And we will set it clear all here. We want all raw meat, and also. We want, let's see, we want fine meals and simple meals. We want those to be, and I guess lavish meals if we ever get them. Let's see. We want berries in here. Berries definitely need to be refrigerated. I mean, not as badly as meat needs to be refrigerated, but... Yeah, get that roof set up there. Okay, Maru, do me a favor and prioritize hauling all this warg meat. And we have a wanderer! An official wanderer. Someone has just flat out joined our colony. And Don't forget, guys, we have ourselves our little quiz contest, and with 9 out of 10, a user has earned the top spot for their first naming here. They actually want to name the person, and I didn't think about this, that we don't know what gender the colonists are going to be. Sebastian. So that is going to be the first name here. I mean, it's technically her. You can't change her real name, so she's still Pyrrha, but her nickname is Sebastian. And let's see what we got here. Ooh, she is really social and really good at research, too. Oh, she's going to be very useful. All right, so a good start to our game. We got ourselves... now, she is unfortunately incapable of dumb labor and plant work and firefighting. So she's very picky about what she does. But the things that she do, she does well. Not bad, not bad. All right, folks. Well, this has been a strong start here. We got our rice harvest coming in. So things are looking good. So if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.